suspects was shot and fatally wounded. The other one may or may not have sustained injuries, and we're still searching for that second suspect. We believe we have him identified, but still searching for any information that anybody has on that incident.
Any idea on the victim?
Halloween costumes being used in the incident?
Not at this time that I can release, no.
Victim ID, anything along those lines yet?
Yes, the victim has been identified. The victim's name is Ricky, with an IE, Lloyd Jr.
2 L's.
No, 1 L.
And how old is Ricky?
21.
Is that L-Y-O-D?
L-O-Y-D.
Did you say 21?
Uh-huh.
Is he of Topeka or?
Yes.
The suspect you're looking for?
Suspect we're looking for is going to be a black male, between 5'5" and 5'6" tall. He was last seen wearing dark-colored pants and a dark-colored hoodie.
You said some are related and some are not. Can you tell us a little bit about the details there?
We believe that these suspects are responsible for more than just this robbery. We are also aware that there are some other robberies that these suspects are probably not related to. That's about all the information we have right now. So a task force is being developed to try to address the robbery problem right now. So
Can you say who shot him?
no, I can't release that information at this time.
Tell us about the task force a little bit. What will that entail?
I don't know exactly. I just came from a meeting and got pulled out of that to answer your question. So
Did they present a gun or anything when they entered the...
yes, both suspects had guns when they entered the business.
Were they shot inside the business?
The deceased was shot inside the business, yes. All shots were fired inside the business.
How many shots were fired?
That I don't know.
And I'm sorry, we don't know if the other suspect was...
Witness reports indicate that they believe the second suspect was struck. We don't know the location of that injury at this time or the severity of that injury.
What kind of gun was used against the perps?
I can't release that information.
Do you know if this guy is the same guy that apparently was the injured person who was reported that went to a house in the neighborhood and knocked on the door?
That call came in close proximity to the call at the liquor store. We believe that they may be related, but we aren't able to confirm that because no one was located at the time.
Can you talk about the status of the investigation of all these robberies as a whole and how they're doing?
They're running all of the robbery information through Criminal Intel, is constantly updating where the robberies are occurring, what information we have, trying to link robberies together that we can. That's an ongoing process. As I said just before coming out here, I was in a meeting where we were discussing strategies to address the robbery problem, identify suspects and make arrests. Oh yeah, it's an ongoing investigation. Nothing will stop. We're not going to assume that anybody's responsible for a number of robberies until we've identified concrete suspects and all of the people who have been arrested.
It's my understanding that there were masks used in this. Were they Halloween masks or were they like ski masks?
I can't release that detail at this time.
Fire the fatal shot.
It's an ongoing investigation. So
Was there anyone else in the liquor store besides the owners?
yes, there were witnesses to the incident.
How
Yes.
many?
I know there was one eyewitness inside the Walmart at the time, and another witness that we've spoken to. We've also had several other tips come in.
Was the victim that got shot, was he a Topeka resident?
Yes,
Where do you think that other second person might be right now?
we're working on leads as we speak. So we've got detectives and patrol officers hunting down leads on that individual.
But it sounds like you guys don't think it was a fatal shot. Like,
We don't know.
I mean, you guys have a chopper up in the air searching for this guy. I mean, why do you think you haven't found him so far?
Because people find places to go, and people that are good at hiding from the police are good at hiding from the police. I have no doubt that in time we will locate the suspect that we're looking for.
Do you know who, if the suspects fired first and then said person returned fire, or was it?
I can just tell you that it's an ongoing investigation, and the statements are consistent